me. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Oh! Okay. Everybody ready to go?
I am ready.
How do I look?
You look fabulous.
Yeah?
Yes.
You've never told me that. This guy wouldn't let me on the show. Alright, here we go. Introducing episode 3, Owlman Success Network. Thank you very much. I have my time already. You're talking out of turn. Let's start over. Hold on. I gotta get in the zone. Hold on. Can you do your little Reiki magic on me?
A Reiki?
Yeah, give me a little Reiki. Keep that dog on a leash. I gotta do a new intro. I fucked up the intro. Fuck. A little Reiki, please. Alright. Okay, we got Tommy walking in. Alright, restart. You keep that going. Keep that going for a couple minutes. I need it. I need your energy. Beautiful. Alright, beautiful. Let's start again. We're at the Village Connection Network, and this is the Owlman Success Network. As you know, I'm not going to do a formal intro because we've already had episode 1 and 2. This is episode 3. You can check in to see what we're all about if you don't know, if you've been sleeping under a rock or a cucumber. We got my assistant here, Isabel. Should we say your last name?
No.
No? Okay. Isabel's right here. A little more Reiki, please.
Oh.
She's my assistant. This is my assistant since 2020 when I lost my hands. She came in, she gave me a hand. Sometimes she gives me 2 hands. And we're also here with the legend, Mark Torres. He is the creator and founder of It Came From The Radio. You can check it out at itcamefromtheradio.com by Mark Torres. Also featuring Charles Saladino and Jenny Feldy. He won't let me on the show. How you doing?
I am well, and don't forget Hassan Godwin is also a co-host on the show.
Oh, I never met Hassan.
You have not.
No, I've never met Hassan, but okay, Mark Torres. Now, before we get the show going, we're going to do a little housekeeping. All right, little housekeeping, because unfortunately, my assistant has a date tonight. Put that down. What are you doing over there?
Giving my dog a cucumber.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. You can give her a cucumber. Now, let's get into the date. Let's do some housekeeping before we start the show, okay? Now, normally, we go home together.
I don't know.
She gives me a hand or 2.
No cucumber.
My God. This freaking dog. Always stealing my thunder. She's got a date tonight.
I don't know
so
what
she's
I
not
do
going
with
home
them,
with me.
Rosie.
She's not going home with me, and you're
Aw.
going on a date. So what time is this date? Because you told me it was 8:30, and then you said it might be 10:30, and you said you're looking at your phone. You're looking at your phone the whole time, and you're going to look at your phone the whole entire show because you got to see when this guy wants to meet with you, which I think is ridiculous.
I'm all yours until 10
No,
o'clock.
you're not.
Until 10 o'clock.
You should be with me overnight, like usual. How am I going to get anything done?
Because
need
I
a
have
hand.
the date.
Freaking date. All right, so let's.
Oh,
I can't convince you to skip the date.
nope.
All right, so let's tell me about this date.
Oh, well,
Tell everyone. Let's tell everyone.
he's very handsome.
Like, what does he look like?
He wears glasses.
He better be really handsome if he's taking you away from
He's
me.
very handsome.
Okay. Is he more handsome than me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Is he richer than me?
Nobody's richer than you are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nobody.
She knows. Right. Well,
He's rich,
a
but
few
not
people.
like
A
you.
few people. Bill Gates with his appeal. Bezos. But maybe one day we'll come up. So he's rich.
He's rich.
You like a man with money?
I wouldn't date somebody who didn't have any money.
Really?
Well, I want.
What if he's poor? What if he's poor?
I want them
hot,
to.
hot, hot.
I want them to wine and dine me.
What kind of wine you like? I thought you were done drinking.
Well, but that's an expression. You wine and dine.
How about like marijuana and dine you?
Seltzer and wine. Seltzer and dining.
Seltzer and dine? Alright, so
Iced
what's your
tea
plan?
and
What is this? Are you going to leave me for like a booty call? You guys are going to a restaurant? Or you go to Adventureland? What are you
No.
doing? You going with Katy Perry to space? Like, what's the plan for the night? I just have to know who's stealing you from me.
Well, dinner.
Dinner at what, 10 o'clock?
Well,
You've
yeah,
been waiting for this guy since 8 o'clock at night.
I know. So, and I'm waiting for dinner with him.
Alright, and where are you going to go?
I
Late.
don't know. It's always a surprise. I never know. I never know because I never know
I
where
thought
we're
this was your
going.
first date.
It's not my first
Yes,
date.
you said. You said you have a new man in your life and you're meeting him for a date. What, you've been seeing him behind my back? Oh, I thought this was a new. All right. Well, who is
He's
this guy?
kind of new, but he's not really.
Is that why you've been
new.
dodging my phone calls?
And well, I have a life. I do have a life outside of being your
Really?
assistant.
Tell me about this life.
Well, I knit.
You knit with me.
I can't knit because I'm always being your hands.
You could knit with me.
I don't know. You don't give me a life. And
Well,
you're
I
always
need
telling me,
hand.
and you're always,
Ever since I lost my hands in 2020, I needed your help.
you're just.
I don't want to have an assistant. You think I want to have an assistant? Don't you think I want to have an assistant? I want to have my own show. I want to do things with my own hands, and I don't even want you here. Okay?
You need me. You need me.
I know.
That's the problem.
I know. Okay. Well, enough about this man. Anything that we should know about this man? But also, wait. He has
No,
money. Is he
he's-
hot? Is he in shape?
Yes, he exercises.
All right. We're gonna get into the first topic because you
Yes.
know what?
I wouldn't go out with
Hold on
somebody
a
who
second.
doesn't
Hold
exercise.
on. We're gonna go into the first topic.
Okay.
Is this man? Is he in the friend zone or is he in the bed zone?
Both.
Both. Well, you can't be.
You can be in
No,
both.
you're either in the bed zone or you're in the friend zone.
Can't be in the bed zone with me unless you're in the friend zone.
I think you're being bamboozled because if a man is having sex with you, he's not friends with you. He doesn't want to hear what you have to say. He just wants you to take your clothes off. Don't you know this by now?
Yeah,
You're
but
being bamboozled. What do you think, audience? Is she being bamboozled? Yes! Rob says yes! We got one yes. What do you
I
got?
think they're going for the 2-point conversion from the friend zone into the end zone.
Well, that's the next topic. How do you get from the friend zone into the bed zone? Which it looks like you already. How many dates did you have before you got into the bed zone?
40.
40 dates?
40?
Okay, I like that. That's good. That's what I tell all women. You gotta have about
40.
40 experiences. It's biblical before you.
I'm not
fornicate with a
gonna.
man. No, that's good. That's good.
No.
That's good. Let's give her a hand. That's great.
If the guy is willing to wait,
Very good. Very good.
then he's.
Now, these 40 dates, how much period of time was this over? Like 40 days in a row? Was it over a year? Oh, your dog is crying.
Oh.
Anyway, all right, good job on that. So, we're going to skip away from the Man Success Network and we're going to be going into Ron Feldman's Woman Success Network. And one of the things for a Woman Success Network, we've been doing things behind the scenes and we're not getting involved in you, okay?
Okay.
A woman should wait 40 dates. And she's doing it, so we got to give her a round of applause. That's great. I like it. I like it. You can't just give it up on day one. But,
I have a question.
yes.
40 dates or 40
Dates.
days?
Dates.
40
So what
dates.
counts,
Dates.
qualifies as a date? Going to a picnic? Does a stroll in the park?
I
What
say 6
qualifies
hours.
As a date? 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours qualifies as a date.
Anything 6 hours.
I'm the one who said it, so let me define it.
No.
40 dates means 40 times together. It doesn't matter how long.
But what if it's 20 minutes? That doesn't count.
It's a date.
She's gonna get bamboozled.
It's a date.
No. You know what? For any man listening, when this doesn't work out, I think we got an easy broad on our hands. So you just take her out for 20 minutes, take her to Ralph Zeiss's, take her to Carvel. 20 minutes, she goes, oh, it's a date. And it's 20 minutes times 40. That's nothing.
But you gotta have money, though.
If you have money, but these dates can't be 20 minutes. You're gonna get bamboozled.
No dollar menu.
The guy has to spend 6 hours with you, and he's gonna put a happy face on and pretend like he's excited, as a man does. He's gotta talk to you, What kind of things you talk about with this guy? It's like top 3
His
top-
business.
What kind of business?
His business or his business?
Right. His bed business or his money business? You know about my money. This type of money? I invested in gold. Quick aside, cash, what do we think? Oh, is cash going to be in or out? Or are we going to invest in gold? Because this is all my gold right here.
Cash.
Cash?
Cash is always king.
What about gold? They're saying that the backs might crash and crypto and Bitcoin and we might need to invest in gold.
So if you're walking along the street and say, I'm going to give you a piece of gold, no one's going to be able to take that and turn it into something. If you say, hey, here's $1,
Actually.
here's $20.
Actually, I've done that.
You've taken gold and turned it into something?
That's right. I made actually.
You went to the store and you gave them
Actually,
some
the
gold?
movie Necromance movie was made based off gold.
I know.
Everybody was paid, just like here. TJ Kiss, shout out TJ Kiss, Necromance movie. Everybody was paid with some of these gold coins. These are the leftover gold coins. And actually, I was involved in the movie, and this is how I was paid.
I know somebody who would want gold.
Who's that?
A dentist.
Which dentist?
Any dentist.
I know
make
Ron Feldman. I don't know if he
They make
wants
gold
gold.
fillings.
Not anymore. They don't. Where you been? They don't do gold fillings anymore. You know, I had a dream last night that I was actually in dental school, and I was training to be a dentist. That was a real dream I had last night, and it was actually a nightmare because in the middle of dental school, I had this epiphany that a drill bit could fall off and fall down my throat and choke me. And there was actually a real incident where a dentist, the syringe needle became loose, and it went down someone's throat, and she choked and she died. So that's it. In my dream, I was thinking about being a dentist for days. I would have to fire you because I don't think you would be a perfect dental secretary. But I gave up on that dream because it's too scary. It's too much hard work. You think I could be a dentist?
No.
Why not?
You can't do anything.
Why do you always have to call attention to the fact that I lost my hands?
That's discrimination.
Tell her that.
That's discriminatory against people who don't have hands.
Thank you.
You can't have a dentist who
You
doesn't
gotta be
have.
inclusionary.
Yeah, but it's 2025 and
So you would want this person to work on your mouth.
I'm good with my feet.
I
I'm
wouldn't
good with my
want it.
feet. You know I'm good with my feet. I could run a whole entire dental office just with my feet. You know that. You know that. I got weapons below the belt. You know that. You've heard about my ladies. They tell you
No, I know. Listen, I
I
know.
could do a whole dental office just with my dick.
I know people that can work with their feet. They can play
Yeah,
the
like me.
piano. They
Yep.
can paint,
Yep.
and but dentistry.
Yeah.
Doing operations. I think you need hands. That's my opinion. I think you need hands.
What
So-
about feet though?
I-
You saw what I could do with my feet. I could actually. You saw this. I turned off a camera with my toe, with my big toe, and I was drunk. And I did it 20
I thought
years
you
ago.
don't drink. Oh,
No, 20 years ago, I drank a lot, and there was an after
maybe-
party, and someone was taking pictures of me, and I went like this. Here, I'll show you. Then I can show off my shoes. I got some nice shoes from Ron Feldman. All right, ready? And I went like this. No hands.
I like those shoes.
And I turned off the camera with my foot.
Now those are good shoes.
I know.
That's
I
how
know.
you can tell a good
Well,
man.
that's
a
why I
good
wanna be
man.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
As-
why I want to be a dentist.
As Jimmy Fallon would say, that's what I'm talking
All right, you know
about.
what? We're going to skip ahead to our next topic, shoes, because you and I have this debate, at least once a month? She's going to get bamboozled, all right? Because she always tells me, what do you say about man's shoes? Tell me. Tell
You
me.
can tell a man
Uh-huh.
by the shoes that he wears.
That's it.
Yes.
So if he has good
Size of the
shoes,
shoes?
By the shoes
she goes,
that he wears.
he's in. That's probably how
Those
this guy
are
got
great
in.
shoes.
Isn't it the size of the shoes?
No,
That's
it's the
true.
style of
Look
the
at
shoe.
these. These are size 14. All right?
No,
And part
those are good shoes.
Size 14, what do you think?
Yeah,
Beautiful,
those
right?
are good
They're
shoes.
beautiful. Mm-hmm. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so audience. Does a shoe make the man? Are shoes important? We're going to go right to Rob.
And I also like.
Oh, Rob says yes.
And I also like the fact you're not wearing them with socks.
Oh, my socks actually, I used to do my laundry this week, so I don't have any socks. I don't know why you're calling yourself out on this, but you are. Oh, your dog wants to say hi to Rob in the audience. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so shoes make the man. Here's what I have to say about this. You're gonna get bamboozled. Normally, I don't address women on this show. As you know, there's no women allowed. But I gotta make an exception because I care about the well-being of the planet. Women, just because a guy has nice shoes doesn't mean that you gotta booze and lose it. You got to jump on this.
We gotta booze and lose it.
Yeah, they get boozing and then they lose it. They lose it. And they go, oh, he has nice shoes. And then the legs go like this. That's the problem with you. You're thinking, oh, a shoe makes the man. All you got to do is have nice shoes and some money. And then that's it. They get Isabel right in the sack.
But they also have to have patience because they gotta take me out 40 times.
For 20 minutes.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You're going to get bamboozled. You got 20 minutes and nice shoes. And that's it. You jump into bed. This is not good. Well, listen, we're gonna have to send you to the woman.
Follow-up question.
Yes, please.
Is the dates of 20 minutes per day? So can you have multiple dates in one day?
Good question.
No.
So
No.
so it's basically a minimum of 40 days.
Yep.
All right. Now we're gonna get to the other stipulations for being the man. Okay.
Yeah, 40 days and 40 nights.
I'll never agree with you on this whole shoe thing.
Okay.
I got nice shoes on tonight because this is a fancy show. This is a very serious show, so I put my good shoes
But
on.
you can't expect me to get into bed with you, that's for sure.
You're my assistant.
I know, but I'm
You
not
don't-
going to
you
even
don't shit
date
where
you.
you eat. You know
Good
that?
shoes, but I'm not dating you.
You don't shit where you eat. That's why my girlfriends are all in different countries. I got one in Australia. You have not been corresponding with that one in Australia. I have that one on WhatsApp. And you have not been typing back. So here, men, this is what you really got to do. If you really want to be successful, get an assistant. Have your assistant do all the talking with the ladies. Because talking to a lady, you know how that goes, right? You know how that goes, Mark?
Have an assistant talk with the ladies.
Have the assistant do all the talking, and then you do all the walking to the bedroom.
So would the assistants be male or female?
Whoever's a good talker. I don't care. I don't care if it's Roald Dahl. I don't care if it's Ann Coulter. Roald Dahl was a great writer. I would like to have Roald Dahl for me as my writer. Her, the messages she writes, I don't know. These women are not really feeling it, and I've been losing some of my women.
So we should
I used to have 7 women, now I have 5 ever since I put her in charge.
So we should start using like ChatGPT to do it?
She complains a lot about me, but she's not firing me. So I must be getting.
You almost got fired 3 times
job.
before we started the show. You almost got fired 3 times.
Well, you still have me. I'm still here.
Can I give you a hug?
No.
That's sexual harassment, hugging your subordinate.
No.
You have this thing about sexual harassment. You said I can't tell her she's beautiful, and I love what she's wearing because I think she looks fantastic. I love what you're wearing. I love your nails. I love your watch. It's a beautiful watch. I love your hair. I love everything
It's a
today.
Gucci.
And the annoying thing about this is I see her every day, and she never dresses this nice for me. Why
I
do
have
I
a
get this thing?
date. And we might get into the bed tonight because it's been 40 days.
I'm man, and you don't dress for me? All right, you know what? Let's go to the chart. Pull up the chart for me, all right? This leads me to the chart. Because this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right. The better looking the woman, okay, the crazier she could be. Now, this isn't my idea, but I think we need to go over this because a lot of people are not remembering this.
The better looking the woman.
You look fantastic right now, and you're a little crazy, so that's how it goes. The better looking, this is the looking scale. We got the y-axis and the x-axis, From right here, this is ultimate hotness. You're like over here right now. You're like an 8, okay? You could be a 10, but
Yeah.
you're an 8 right now.
Okay.
all right? Maybe an 8.5.
Uh-huh.
And then you're freaking crazy off the charts. Crazy that right here. So that's how it goes. It's a direct relationship between crazy and hot. I mean, hot and crazy.
And you like to be around crazy people.
Then go to bed.
Well, not me.
Well, I don't want to know about that. I don't know how you are in bed, but sometimes that's the thing. The hotter she is, the crazier she can be. The more you can put up with that. But I hope you have an assistant doing all the talking for you. How's Marsha in Australia?
Marsha in Australia? I know a Marsha in Australia.
Yeah,
from
you've been
Australia.
texting mine. How's it going?
I guess it's pretty good.
She called me earlier today and said that she hasn't heard from me in a while.
Well,
Are you not responding to her?
I don't have that much to say to her. She's in Australia.
This is one of the biggest reasons I hired you.
What am I gonna tell her? You don't know.
You need
I
to
don't know
keep
what
up
to
the
tell her.
relationship so when I go to Australia, you know.
I'll text her after my date. I'll text her before my date.
Ridiculous.
tonight.
You know, you're on the phone the whole show. You might as well just text her now.
I'm not
You
on
got
the-
access to my
I-
account.
Do I look like I'm on the phone when I'm not on the phone?
I see your phone in your lap.
Well,
Whatever.
that's because I got to make sure I'm not late for my date.
But has he texted you yet?
No.
Here's another thing. If a woman is gonna just stand by for any time you're gonna pick her up, is that really the type of woman you want to be with? Sounds a little desperate. Sounds a little desperate. He's like, oh, I'll pick you up between 5 and 10:30. What, are you gonna just wait for him all night?
No, until 10:30.
That's 5.5 hours of waiting. Mark, what do you think about this?
I think if she wants to wait the 5 hours, she can go on another date
Listen,
because she can start commingling the 20 dates, the 40 days, and she can go on 2 dates at the same time.
listen, she's my assistant. I care about her. I love her. I don't want her to get bamboozled. And for you men out there, if you want to be in the Men Success Network, you have to respect the lady. Me, the most you keep a woman waiting, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You keep her waiting for any more than that, you know, it's disrespectful. You know, I've been accused of being racist and sexist and homophobic, but you know what? I like a cute woman with a dick. I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic.
Cute woman with a dick?
Correct. So I'm not homophobic and I'm not transphobic. I might be a little racist, but I like a woman with a dick. So, and then people accuse me of being disrespectful, but I don't keep a woman late. Talk to any of my girls. 15 minutes. You know that, right? Radio
15
show.
minutes. Hell
You
yeah.
know. If you
15
let me
minutes.
on your show, I'd only
Maybe.
be about 15 minutes late.
Maybe.
Maybe. So, Mark, you want to tell us about your show? You want to promote your show?
Sure.
All right, so it's camefromtheradio.com. And what's the show all about? I know, but why don't you tell the audience, because you won't let me on it.
We talk about movies, comics, and entertainment. We've been doing this show since 2003 on WGBV, Long Island's oldest radio station. That's 95.5 FM, as well as simulcast on 1240 AM.
You know.
She seems impressed by this information, which she should already know for the past 5 years.
Listen, I'm just trying to do the right thing and give you a spot to promote yourself,
Yeah.
even though you won't let me on your freaking show. And I want to know, you know what, on episode 3, why don't you, Mark Torres, who I've had the graciousness to let you on my show, tell the audience why I'm not welcome on your show.
Oh, you're welcome on the show, but...
I've been trying to get on for 23 years.
But
But
we have a long waiting list of guests that we have to go through.
that's...
Guests. People who
How
come
many
on
guests
to
you
the-
have?
We've had many guests throughout the years, some big names, some little names. There's a long line to be on the show.
But
And,
why can't I get on the show?
you can, eventually, I told you, you're on the waiting list. You just gotta wait till your turn comes up.
Right, but I recommended about 62 people to be on the show, approximately.
So,
And they've all gotten the show, and I'm not. How come?
because the recommendations get a bump because you're such an important person to our show. You put the people on there and we're like, oh, well, these people must be important because you recommended them. So it would be insulting to the people that you recommend to put them behind yourself.
Sounds like bullshit. Just give it to me straight, Mark. Why wouldn't you put me on the show?
I just told you.
No,
you're
no,
on
my
the waiting
bullshit
list.
meter is up, right? You too.
You're on the waiting
She doesn't
list.
really have a bullshit meter.
She has a cucumber meter.
I don't think she has any meter. That's why she's getting bamboozled a lot, and she needs to follow the Men's Success Network a little bit more. But just, why won't you let me on the show? Come on, second time.
I told you you're on the waiting list, so you can be on the show. You just have to wait
What do
till
I
your
have
turn.
to do to get on your show?
You have to wait your turn.
I'm going to open this.
Sure, you can open the cucumber. What do you mean you're gonna open it? What does it have, a door? There's no door on that cucumber. How are you gonna open the cucumber? What does it have, a locked door? Hey, Isabel, how many minutes we got left? Give me a countdown. What time is it? All right, while she's doing
45
that.
minutes.
What do you mean 40 minutes?
40 minutes. 9:14.
So it's been 14. I don't. You know I'm not good with math. 24.
You have about a half
we
an
got
hour.
about half an hour. Great job. Great job. I'll give you a raise. What kind of raise you want?
Get a
I'll
raise?
give you a raise. I'll give you a raise tonight if you skip your date.
No, I'm not going to skip my date.
I'll give you $1,000 if you skip your
That's
date.
not enough.
I'll give you.
This guy is...
I'll give you all these cucumbers except one because Tommy, the owner of the studio, has to have one, and I'll give you $1,500 and a pound of marijuana.
Well, I'll
She
think
likes
about it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next one.
I'll think about
They
it.
say comparison is a thief of joy, and I said, not if you're winning. I compare myself to people all the time. It makes me feel good.
So
What
you're
about
comparing
you?
yourself and you're stealing their joy?
No.
Or you're stealing your own joy?
Well, that's a good point. They say basically like comparison is a thief of joy. If you compare yourself to other people, then you're not gonna feel good. But I compare myself to people all the time, and I feel great. I wake up every day and I have a big glass of beer, and I'm like,
I thought you
I
don't
stuck a-
drink.
why do you have to always out me on this show? I have to deal with you all day. I'm gonna need at least a pint of beer to get through the day. Look at you opening up a cucumber. I can't. Can I have some more Reiki?
Is that for you practicing for your date
I don't
tonight
know what
with the
she's
cucumber?
doing. I don't know what she's
Healing
doing.
like that?
But I will say, if you're not me and you're not in the Man Success Network and you
Okay.
haven't qualified, then comparison is a thief of joy, and it could take your joy away. How do you feel about this, Mom?
To take your joy away, to compare yourself to other things because of social media and because
Correct.
you're putting yourself up against was it a fantasized version, romanticized version of someone
Correct.
else?
Correct.
I think that the day and age is that the problem is that a lot of people growing up
Right.
in this day and age, they realize that everything they see is believing. Because when we were younger, at least from my age, I don't know about either here,
Right. Never ask older her age.
you learned whatever you saw. It was in a book. This is the
Correct.
truth. You see something on TV for a newscaster that's a respectable source. It's the truth. But now people are confusing what they're seeing as to what's actually being conveyed. Because now anybody can put anything on social media. Anybody can put anything
This is true. There's a
on
lot
that.
of bullshit
So
on the
there's
internet.
no vetting. There's no, verification of anything. And
Correct.
people, because the way that they're brought up, that they see it and they're supposed to believe it.
Correct.
That's why they see things, and that's how the false images get conveyed to their minds. So they're having that confusion between seeing anything that's put out there and seeing what should be and what is out there.
Correct. There's a lot of bullshit on the internet. You know, when you're tuning into this show, it's unfiltered, it's raw, it's a rated R show. Sometimes it's rated X. There's no bullshit here. Just keep it real. We're talking about the truth. We're talking about ways to get more successful. No lies. No pretenses. Right?
Right.
Correct. How do you tell our viewers what it's like to work for me and how real I keep it? Because it's all about keeping it real. Sometimes keeping it real goes wrong.
Well,
but-
sometimes my feelings get hurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I owe you an apology for anything?
Well, you just rated me like a dimwit.
An 8.5. An 8.5 is one of the highest points you can get. You
Yeah,
know who's
but-
a 10? You
yeah,
know who's a
but
10?
I'm also-
A 10 is like, Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, but I'm also a crazy person.
Well, we
According
know
to
that.
you.
Yeah, we know that. I mean, look, you have your
But
dog
the-
running around. She brings a dog everywhere. You're trying to open a cucumber like it has a door. It's a little crazy.
I know my dog likes cucumbers, and I take my dog everywhere. My dog is my emotional support dog.
Listen, you know what?
She's even going on a date with me tonight.
Is the dog going to end the date tonight as well?
In her crate by the bed.
In her crate by the bed, so you're gonna have somebody watching and judging you as you're enjoying the company of the 40th date.
As a matter of fact, she enjoys watching me have sex.
Whoa! Whoa! What?
She-
How do
she
you
watches
know?
because
Hold on
she-
a second.
she
This sounds
watches-
crazy. This is why she's crazy.
She watches very intently.
How do you know?
Uh,
Have you asked her?
no, but her eyes are on me.
Maybe her eyes are hurting. Maybe she's crying. Did you see tears come out?
No, but she's wide-eyed.
Well, if her eyes are on you, that means your eyes are on her.
That's,
Correct. Which is very strange.
So
That's
what
because
does
he's-
your
Wait
date
a
think
second.
about
Wait a
you
second.
looking at the dog while he's working hard to earn his spot?
First of all, you have a date that you let in the bed zone, and you're looking at your dog during sexual relations.
Is it
I'm
doggy
sorry.
style? Is that what we're going for?
How is this happening?
You're getting tips
Why
from
are you
the
looking
dog?
at your dog? This is ridiculous. This is why she's crazy. This is why she's crazy. It's a good thing that you're at 8.5 because I would not put up with you. Let's go back to the scale. 8.5 crazy.
I
It
have-
works.
I have to be-
If you take all your makeup off and you don't stop taking care of this hair, you're not gonna.
I have to be very careful about what I say, because
You're
Now
careful.
you realize this?
You're careful
You're
about
3
what you
episodes
say.
in, and now you realize you have to be careful what you say. It's too late. You're too far gone. Too late.
Lady, my God, it's a good thing you're hot. Because I wouldn't be putting up with this much crazy if you weren't. You look beautiful.
well, thank you.
You look beautiful. I wish you dressed up for me like this.
Well, now that I know you like it, I will.
The last time I saw you, your hair was a mess. You had some smuts on your chin. Why don't you dress up for me like this every day?
Well, I think I will, because now I'm getting more compliments.
I like looking at this version of you.
Okay, there
It's
you go.
good.
Okay.
I like your 2 chains,
Yeah,
like a rapper.
yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna
Good.
go. We're sticking with the crazy women.
right.
Crazy women and alcohol don't mix. You got a crazy woman? You ever had an experience with a crazy woman and alcohol, Mark?
I actually have.
No, why don't you tell the audience?
I don't know if I should.
Oh, come on. This is a rated R show. Come on, we gotta keep it real here.
Well,
Come on.
I'll just say that the good times were really good,
Really?
and the bad times were really bad.
Was she an
And,
alcoholic or?
She was Irish, so
Oh, okay.
so,
So, you know,
no offense to the Irish out there, but
Correct.
I'll just go that far with that.
what was the problem?
Do you want me to fix your glasses?
Thank
for
you. Thank you. That's what she's here for.
What was the problem?
What was the problem?
I don't drink, so
Oh.
that was
High five.
interesting. High five. No.
Yeah.
I'll do the high five. You want me to do I'll do the high five for you.
That's great.
Now,
That's
there
what
you
she's
go.
here for. That's great. So you don't drink. How come you don't drink?
So the actual story is that when I was a youngin,
Right.
my father had decided that he wanted me to try a beer at, I think, 11, 10 years old.
Smart.
And we were in the backyard, and he was like, hey, try a beer. And I was like, I don't want to try a beer. He was like,
Right.
"Yeah, try a beer. And I tried a beer. It was the nastiest swill I've ever had. And from that point on, I was like, I'm never going to drink again. And that decision kept me for my entire life.
You know that my father did something similar to me. I think they had me try like a whiskey though. I think it was a hard alcohol, and I think I was probably about 6 years old, and I said, "Oh, this is disgusting." My voice was very high back then. I didn't take testosterone, and I lost the taste for alcohol for a long time. But lately I have to have a beer since the pandemic and losing my hands. You gotta have a beer. A beer's good too. It prevents kidney stones. You know that.
I did not know that.
That's right. So crazy woman and alcohol.
And if you're pregnant, and if you're nursing, beer is very good for you because
Wow.
it produces milk.
I am glad I am neither.
Were
will
you
be
drinking
pregnant
when you're
or
pregnant?
nursing.
I was drinking when I was nursing.
What type of child did you give birth to?
An adorable blonde with
Was she
blue
drunk
eyes.
all the time?
No, but she was very content. She hardly cried.
She's probably drunk.
She was not a crier.
Probably getting your kid drunk.
Drunk
Ridiculous.
baby.
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
So-
See this woman?
So the baby was drunk, but because the baby's a baby, you couldn't tell the baby was drunk.
You told me. Was your baby drunk or what?
No, she was just very.
Yeah, maybe
no.
because you were drunk and you couldn't tell. I don't think you could tell if your baby was
Listen,
drunk.
Oh, let me throw in on this.
Yeah.
If you had a drunk baby, how could you tell?
Ah, exactly. Especially
Because
if you're
if you had someone who's really drunk, they would be like a baby.
Correct.
So if you have a drunk baby
Correct.
and a baby, you could not tell the difference between
An
the
adult
baby
drunk
and a drunk
person
baby.
is a baby.
So I mean, they would pee on themselves, they would poop on themselves, they would just
Correct.
sit there, they would fall over, they would laugh a lot.
Correct.
How would you know if you have a drunk baby or not?
I think you were getting your baby drunk.
Not getting the baby drunk, had a drunk baby. That's different. That's two different things.
Well, maybe both.
Because if you got your baby drunk, that's you go to jail. If you had a drunk
think she did
baby,
both.
that's something a little different.
We have anyone can speed dial on the cops? This might be out of the statute. When did you have this baby? How many years ago?
40.
Is that out of the statute of limitations? Do you think we can get the cops in here and arrest her for getting her baby drunk?
Well,
That's child
will your
abuse.
man bail you out if you get arrested?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's got the money. He'll put
got
some
the
money
means?
on the side.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Has he ever bailed you out before?
I've never had to be bailed out.
Lies.
Does that count as a date if you get bailed out?
Good question.
They say that would be like 20 dates.
20 days. So basically, all you really have to do
go to
is
jail.
get arrested twice.
Wow.
He'll bail you out,
Wow.
and he's in
He's in.
with the dog watching
Wow.
him.
He's in. Bail me out, you're in.
Wow.
Out. See, that's an out and an in.
All right.
In.
All right. This woman's crazy. All right. Listen, crazy woman and alcohol. You drink?
No.
Thank God. Crazy woman and alcohol. You know why I don't want to mix crazy woman and alcohol? You want to take a guess?
Why?
Because if they like you, they're going to ask you to marry them. Happened to me 49 times. Not that I'm counting. And here's the problem. They ask you to marry them. And see, I would get married, right?
Okay.
But not to anything that's breathing. Because if you're breathing, you're alive. And it's a bad contract. If it was business, it's a bad contract. Nobody should sign the contract. So I wouldn't marry anyone who's breathing. But I would marry like a Cuisinart.
A refrigerator.
A refrigerator is too big. A Cuisinart, a blender, maybe a spackle knife. Very compact. You could bring it everywhere with you. A refrigerator's you can't take it anywhere. And if
But-
she's hot, you want to take her everywhere and look good, so then other women see you with her, and then you can upgrade to a better woman. That's the whole point of having a girlfriend in public.
I think it'd be very funny if you married a refrigerator. Imagine carrying that wherever you went.
I'm actually.
I mean, it would be on wheels, walking down the sidewalk in New York. This is
Oh.
my wife. Then you put her in the back of your car. You always have
Alright.
food.
Alright.
You'll always have food to eat.
I actually like this
I
idea.
mean, really, I think that's a great idea.
Why can't you just have it a stay-at-home wife or husband
No.
as a refrigerator?
No,
Because,
because the whole point of
a
having
wife-
a woman is to show her off in public, have other women see that's your marriage material, and then you upgrade to a better woman. That's the entire reason to
So-
bring a woman in public.
And it would
post
be a
her
pink
online.
refrigerator.
It's funny that you actually mentioned that because on our show we've covered this very thing. People have married video game characters.
Really?
People have married sex dolls. They have, and we've talked about
How
that's
does it go?
That's very popular now, these sex dolls.
marrying video game characters. They have a ceremony and it's a video game.
I would
and
marry a sex doll.
You look up if you go to
heard-
Japan.
Right.
They actually have had a guy
Wow.
who's married a video
Do
game
you know
character.
about this because you're looking into it for yourself?
I am not looking
Are
to
you
marry
sure?
a video
You
game
know a lot
character.
about this topic.
It's what we do for the show.
Maybe it was
Right.
your radio
Maybe
show that I
correct.
heard that on.
Maybe.
Because I did hear
I
that on
told
the
you
radio.
not to listen to
Oh,
what
well,
came
that's
from the
awesome.
radio.
I did. You know what I was on Wait, Don't Tell Me. And they were talking about men with sex dolls.
Yeah.
It's a
They
big
have,
deal now.
The guy that made the hot Scarlett Johansson doll, that they said he wasn't for sex, but didn't marry him. Oh, and then there's the company that's right now that's making realistic companion dolls that they're
Right.
calling them that have realistic features and they have the AI emotion and that they're able to respond and be your companion
And not
In
only-
public?
Yes.
in public.
Yeah.
And they could look hot.
They can look high if you.
You know what?
if
Do me a
look
favor.
online.
After the show, I prefer you don't look at your
Send-
phone during
send
the
you-
show.
send you the link?
Send me the link because I'm losing all the women thanks to this one, and I feel like that would be a good move.
They come on like a little, like a Roomba. So it's like a stack.
And now,
wheel them around.
they have robots that give you hugs. And they're talking about the different types of hugs that you can get
Yeah.
from these robots, people who live alone, and they're also making iWatches that will give you taps on the wrist as an affectionate tap,
Yep.
and there are different types of taps.
Yep.
You can program the watch.
Yep.
So that means that people are living alone more and more,
Yes.
and need emotional stimulus or stimuli,
stimulation, yeah.
right? Stimulation. And if
You're
they
right.
can't get it from a human being, they're getting it from a device
Right.
Or a dog.
or a dog.
Yeah, or a
But,
dog, or a refrigerator. I thought it was crazy at first, but I like this refrigerator idea because a woman should, a woman's whole function, aside from you, is to supply you with food. So that's like
it?
the ultimate woman, like a
Isn't there
refrigerator.
an expression like that? You feed a man. No, it's starve a feed a feed. Never mind. Different expression.
I think you're thinking of a way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
You know what? I
Yes.
think we gotta make the MO. Wait, don't tell me. Just follow that MO. Wait, don't tell me. That made no sense. But back to this refrigerator idea. I feel like you think you could hook me up with a mini refrigerator I could bring
A
around
mini
with me?
fridge?
Like a mini fridge, because I would marry that.
I have a mini fridge in my bedroom.
Would you sell it to me?
No.
But
What's-
that would be a good wife for me. You know it.
It's very luxurious to have a refrigerator in your bedroom.
What's in the
I
mini
want to
fridge?
have the refrigerator in my bedroom. She's going to be my wife. She's going to be all over my bedroom. She's going to be on the ceiling, on the floor, everywhere. Think about it. I'd like to buy your refrigerator. I'll buy it for $10,000. Think about it. What do you think? $10,000 for your refrigerator.
Okay, it was only $150. I'll sell
Would
it
you
for-
get jealous if I marry it?
No, just get
Mark, what do
another
you think
one.
about this?
I think it sounds like a deal is being made.
I'm liking this. I'm going to be honest, everyone. I've been on dates with 400 women. I've never.
At the same time?
No, all differently. Well, one was two at one time. But I never wanted to marry a woman. But I'm really liking this refrigerator idea, and I feel like maybe I should change my stance on marriage and marry a refrigerator because I'd always have food. I'd always have kombucha. It just sounds fantastic. A woman. Here's the problem with ladies. All these 400 ladies. Guess what? Almost every one of them except one. I show up. I'd ask for dinner. Dinner wasn't ready. Dinner was cold.
Well, if you get a refrigerator, all the food's going to be cold.
Good point. See, that's why I invited you on the show. You're right. I like a hot meal, so
You get a stove,
ooh,
microwave.
what's the refrigerator gonna do for me if I want a hot meal? It's not gonna work.
You
Right?
gotta have a side piece microwave.
There we go. You know what? I actually am. What the hell is this? I'm a practicing Muslim, so you know what? Maybe I can marry a stove and a refrigerator, and then I'd have the food, and then it would be warm because all these women, except one, couldn't make me a hot meal.
So
And this is
when did you convert from Christianity to Muslim?
that.
Oh well, I'm actually part Muslim.
Part
I'm
Muslim. Which part?
Below the belt. As my girls.
Below the
They
belt.
like it. They call me Osama. Osama! That's what I hear. Osama! You see a resemblance, right? You would see the resemblance if you saw Below the Belt.
If I
but
saw Below
that's
the
for the
Belt, then.
ladies. I don't no longer swing that way.
It's funny.
So, But you could ask around. So now the alcohol and women, you don't want to mix that. They'll ask you to marry them. Just to wrap up, this is a professional show. We got to make sure you understand. But what about alcohol in a refrigerator? Could we give my refrigerator wife some alcohol?
That way, all your drinks would be cold.
See, this is a beautiful thing because if you put alcohol in a lady, no good. You put alcohol in a refrigerator, it's fantastic.
But the problem with being married to a refrigerator also is that
What's that?
even if you get all the
What's that,
food-
smart man?
Even if you get all the food out, you still got to put the food in to get the food out. It's like It's like dating a bank. You have
All
to have
right,
money
so
to
I
put
have a
into the
third
bank.
wife. I have a third wife, and she'll take the things out of the refrigerator and put it on the stove. But she can't be. Do you have a sister?
No.
Well, because I don't. This one's not doing a
No,
great
I just
job
have a
of moving
dog.
things away. Who do you think would be a good choice for me? There's Marsha. It's Marsha, Stacy, Pamela. You think I could make any of them a wife? I don't think so. I think I need to find someone new.
I think,
This dog really likes his cucumbers.
Well,
You know, I
that's-
grew them in my garden.
I know. Well, you see, that's why she likes this watch me have sex.
This is ridiculous.
But
I
then-
thought you said you were gonna watch your mouth. Oh my god.
But then, if that's why, I think the guy should be very aware
Is this like a role
that
play
the
thing?
dog loves cucumbers and
This-
must be very careful around the dog
It's like a sexual.
while the
This
dog
is-
is watching you.
You know, this is a serious show. This is getting too sexual for me.
'Cause,
We
imagine-
wash these, right? These are washed.
They're on the table. They're on the table. Hey Tom. Tom owns the building. Is this table sanitized? Is this table sanitized?
I don't know.
This is you.
It's
You're not even
sanitized enough.
You're not even washing food. Give it to your dog. You don't wash the food for the dog. This is ridiculous.
So
All
can,
right.
wait, can you imagine going to the hospital and that's your story? That you were having relations with a woman and their dog nibbled on your cucumber?
Yeah. Never thought about that one.
I that just came into my head. Like,
Well,
oh my
that's
god.
what's gonna happen to her if you let the dog loose. Does the dog ever get loose during sex? This is my last question on your sex life. I don't want to hear about it. I
Yeah.
try not to think about it.
Yes.
It gets loose during sex?
Yes.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Hold up. You know what?
Get Legionnaires off that table.
Yeah. You know what? I need a moment of silence. So you know what? We're gonna take the moment of silence right now. Excuse me. Moment of silence. We're doing a moment of silence, everyone.
No, the table's clean. You could.
For
right.
for her
No,
suitor.
this is.
that the moment
You know
of
what? I wanted
silence?
to wait for the perfect moment, but I need some moment to just compose myself. So this is very heartfelt. This is the serious part of the show. This show is really more about business, as you know, but I don't really like to show my sensitive side. But we're gonna need to just kind of put away the masculinity and role play as a woman and bring in some sensitivity. We're gonna do a moment of silence. You better stay silent. I know you have a hard time with that. Watch the papers. You gotta do a moment of silence. This is very serious. All right, moment of silence. Everybody? This is a moment of silence in honor of Jim Savali. Jim Savali was the creator of Village Connection Media, Village Connection Magazine. You met him in 2014. I don't really know if you had relations with him since then. I don't want to know if you have. Moment of silence. God bless Jim Savali. He created this. I would not be here if it wasn't for Jim Savali. He died in February. He taught me, not everything I know, but he taught me a lot. He put my friend Jenny Feldy on the cover of a magazine. I'll bring some stacks of the magazine here. And this studio wouldn't be possible without Jim Savali. So I'll be quiet. Jim Savali, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good time. I hope that you're posting inappropriate things on Facebook, in Heavenland, or wherever you are. You love to post inappropriate things on Facebook. You like to get kicked off of Facebook. You know, you were just a great man. You were an inspiration to me. You still are an inspiration to me. Jim Savali, I want to give my condolences to your family. Heartfelt. God bless you, Jim Savali. I'm so glad that we met. And I miss you. And I hope we meet again. Does anyone have anything to add?
I'd better not.
Okay. All right. Jim Savali, this show is in honor of you, and it's also in honor of Angel Salazar, Chi-Chi from Scarface, who recently passed away as well. There will be a stand-up show on September 20th, Dan Romano show. That's going to be also in honor of Jim Savali and Angel Salazar. It's going to be in the Bronx, September 20th. There's also going to be the premiere of The Nut Job. All right. Enough serious talk. I got to get myself together.
20 minutes.
Thank you very much. All right. Hold on. All right, let's get to our next topic. You ready? Are you ready, my cute girl? This dog is a blessing. All right, the next topic. Get it together. You've heard me say this a lot. You'll lose a lot of money chasing women, but you won't lose any women chasing money. You'll lose a lot of money chasing women, but you won't lose any women chasing money. I've given this advice over the last, since 2010 actually. I got this piece of advice from a man who's an insurance scammer, and a drug dealer in Miami, Florida. I'm not going to say his name. His name might be Eddie. We won't say his last name, Castellano. It's great advice. I've actually given this advice to many men, and it's actually the foundation of this Men's Success Network. Because there's a lot of men out there chasing women, and they should be chasing success, they should be chasing money, and they lose all their money chasing these ladies. And what do they have to show for it?
No money, no women.
No money, no women. But if you chase success and you chase money, women come a flocking. Like this one. See, she knows. You're going on a date because the guy has money.
Because he's successful.
How old is he?
How old is he? 77.
77.
Well, I'm 72.
You
so
think he ever chased women? Or you think he was always chasing money? Because he's very successful. You've told me about him.
I think he chases both.
He chases women and
And
money.
money. Mhm.
See, that's like an anomaly. You're either chasing money or you chasing women.
They
but
can
if
do
you,
both.
No, most can't do both.
What if you chase a rich woman?
Do both.
There's an exception to every rule. So if you're chasing rich women, actually, your co-host Jenny Feldy, she's there's some people who think she's rich, and there's some men that are after her because they think she's rich and they think she's Jewish, and she's told me that. And she said, "I'll show you my bank account. I'm not rich." So there's all these men out there, and they're following your advice. They think, "Oh, I'll just land Jenny Feldy, and then I don't
wasn't
have to
my
work anymore."
advice.
Yes, you are. You just said.
I said that they could.
That's
Not
that's
that
advice.
I am,
That's
or
advice.
they should.
That's
So they
advice. So
could.
what about, okay, all right, semantics, potato. Will you ever chase women or you chase, thank you.
Is that better?
No, the other side.
Oh, the
This
other?
side goes down, you know that. My good side is my right side. Don't hide my good side. You ever chase women? You ever chase money? Which one do you chase?
Both I have at certain points in my time. Chase both, yes.
And right now, what are you chasing?
What am I chasing now?
Yeah, what are you chasing? Are you chasing anything? Is anything chasing you?
Right now, I would say I am not chasing anything, just trying to survive.
Trying to survive.
It's
That's
much
right.
like you mentioned your friend. I also had someone die recently as
Oh.
well, and it's put a new perspective on things. So just surviving is kind of the way to go.
So this friend, if they were here, what do you think they would say to you right now?
If they were here right this very second,
Right
I was
here.
sitting in the audience right there,
Right now.
next to Rob.
Right. Or maybe on the show. Maybe we put him on the show. What do you think what do you think his advice to you would be? Yeah.
I don't know.
I often think about that. I think about all the people who passed, and I think what they would tell me to do in any given moment. And actually, that's how I run my life. Mm-hmm. I have 4 grandparents. They all passed, and every time before I do something, I think, what would they do?
Yep, I do that.
And they wouldn't approve. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No. Also, I have a lot of respect for you, Mark Torres, and if you wouldn't approve it, I try not to do it. It's not a hard and fast rule, but I try to. Still trying to get on your show, and I care about your approval.
So if a dead Mark says don't do it, then you won't try to be on the show anymore?
Correct. I respect your opinion a lot. That's why you're on episode 3. This dog, what the? Anyway, this dog is actually the reason why I lost my hand. This is my old hand. This dog bit it off, but we still love her. Jenny Feldy made me this hand, and then it was used in the Necromance movie. She made it actually out of a lawn decoration. But as you see, there's no skin. And maybe it's a blessing that the dog got rid of it. This is not gonna work. How many times have we done the show together? 3 times. Thank you. The mic. I swear to God. I'm looking for a new assistant. If anyone wants to be my assistant, you can email me. It's whatareyougonna@gmail.com. It's what are you GNA do. What are you gonna do @gmail.com? Oh, we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes?
You want 10?
No, 5 minutes is perfect. No, 5 minutes is perfect. We'll play both of them. It's fine.
Your system's okay.
You all right?
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. I got a big morning, so as much as I'd love to keep going, I got a big morning. I got to give you guys the cucumbers. I got to get my butt out of here. But really about chasing women and chasing money, that's, Tom, I know you're not mic'd, but, what do you think about this? You chase women or you chase money? Get this dog off
I
here.
chase money.
You chase money, and then how's that working out? We getting women chasing you because you chase money?
No, I'm married.
Is she still interested?
Of course.
Of course. How do you know she's interested? You can feel it.
The dog
She
tells
touches
them.
you. She touches you. Okay.
The dog tells them when
That's
they're
a beautiful
watching.
thing. How long you been married for? 30 years. That's a long time. Rosie, let's give a hand for Rosie. Let's take a. Oh, this dog. I'll give me a kiss. Oh, denied. All right, chasing women, chasing money. We got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna throw this out to the guests. Is there anything that you want to talk about in the closing statement? Is there anything that's on your mind? Or anything on your heart? Anything weighing heavy on your heart today?
Why don't you tell them the next time you're gonna come back?
When I feel like it, you know the deal. What do you think? What do you think I should do? Like
I think next Tuesday at 7.
next
8.
Tuesday at 7. We'll see. We're gonna have to discuss off the show. But we did episode 1 and 2. As you know, we couldn't release it. Not my fault. Not your fault either. It was the guest's fault.
It happens.
So I like that. I like that. You know what? We're gonna post it and we'll put the next showtime when they can go live. Also, email me any requests you have at whatareyougonna@gmail.com. It's whatareyougonna@gmail.com, and tell me what you're gonna do. Would you want to be a guest? What you feel of the show? How do you feel? Do you think I should get a new assistant? I'm looking for a new assistant. You can apply right here. We have about 3 minutes left. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is going to be my closing thought. I think controlling your urges. It's very important to control your urges because you can't be a successful man if you're led by your stomach, if you're led by your dick, if you're led by your eyes. You have to be led by your brain. You have to control your urges to sleep, control your urges to eat, control your urges to do everything that takes you off the path of success. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good topic.
And that's why I have her, because she helps me control my urges.
I control your urges.
You know,
Yeah.
you lock the fridge every night.
Yeah.
You forgot this week, though. I gained 11 pounds on Thursday to Friday. I ate a fried calzone.
That's because I probably had a date.
If you guys see me gaining weight, it's because she forgot to lock the fridge. You have like 5...
You're married to it, not me.
I'm not married yet. I'm just thinking about a new fridge getting married to it. This is a new idea. I'm still getting used to it, but you got about 5 jobs, and one of them is to lock my fridges and my cabinets at night.
I can't. If you're gonna marry a refrigerator, it's all yours, babe. It's all yours.
You approve of this?
Well,
Should I consider finding a nice refrigerator?
I can't imagine.
Not the current one. The current one's a little rinky dinky.
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, what do you mean? What do you think we're doing here? You think we're lying?
I can't imagine anybody marrying you.
Why not?
Because
He's got money.
I know.
You just said
Why?
money.
Because I don't want to. You know that.
But look at this character.
What do you mean? Look at this character. You don't think anyone wants to marry me?
I
You
mean,
see the messages. You see the messages. Don't lie.
you know.
Why am I not marriage material?
He's got money
3
and big
reasons
shoes.
right now.
Good shoes, money.
I have great shoes. You know shoes.
He has a yacht. He has a big house. He has a beautiful watch. But look at the personality.
What's wrong
Well,
with
you're saying that
tell me
you
what's wrong
can't
with my
look over
personality.
the personality with all
Oh.
these other things.
No, personality is a lot.
So wait, so for your man, why wasn't personality the top as opposed to
Correct.
he has money,
Correct.
he has he's looking good, he has big nice shoes. You didn't say the first thing you said. Oh, he has a nice personality.
Correct.
Well, he has a wonderful personality.
Well, it's too late now.
No,
And
see,
you know what else he has? Warm eyes. Wonderful warm eyes.
perfect example why the show doesn't get into personality too much. It's more about success and making money because
he hides
women
his
don't care.
eyes. He hides his eyes behind.
I hide my
glasses.
eyes because this is a public show. And we don't. I have stalkers, you know that. You get the messages, and you don't know who's gonna be watching. I can't let everyone see my cards. I can't let everyone show my hands. I can let the back of my hands, but I can't see it's inside the hand. You can see what's the back of the hand, but you can't see what's inside the hand. I can't let everyone see everything. You know. You know.
Eyes are the what?
Windows to the
the
soul.
windows to the soul.
I show my eyes to you, and I want to show my eyes to you, but I'm not showing my eyes to you. And on that note, that's going to close out episode 3 of our Man Success Network. It came from the radio here. We had my assistant Isabel. We had one of my favorite dogs in the whole world, Rosie. She's a very healthy eater. And final thought. Could you please hold up? I'm having a hard time.
Well, I can say I feel more successful right now.
No smoking. No smoking. If you're smoking cigarettes,
It's okay.
you're telling everyone I gave up. All right. Stay healthy. Floss your teeth. Don't smoke.